There's a storm raging inside your company. You just can't see it yet. Hidden, silent, growing. That dip in energy, the sudden drop in trust, the quiet resignations happening behind closed doors. They're symptoms screaming for attention. The truth is, most leaders live in a bubble, paying for the illusion of harmony with smiles and nods, while underneath, everything is cracking. Frustration bubbles. Frustration that no memo or meeting can fix. Because here's what's brutal. Your people aren't lying when they say, "We're fine." They're trapped in a cage of fear, uncertainty, and hopelessness, so subtle even they don't fully realize it. And that quiet suffering is the cancer gnawing at your very foundation. But here's the brutal secret that most miss. Employee surveys aren't just routine checkboxes or boring reports. They're your golden ticket. The raw, unfiltered map to every hidden fracture threatening to implode everything you've built. Too often, leaders treat surveys like boring HR chores, but the real power lies in how you listen and act. Stop treating survey results like trophies or ceremonial feedback. Instead, start ripping open those numbers to expose the ugly underbelly no one dares voice in meetings. Look for the silent spots, the questions where no one speaks up. That silence is screaming louder than words. Do laser-focused deep dives, break down responses by teams, roles, even by tenure. Patterns exist. These patterns are the secret language of your organization's soul, revealing where distrust hides, where burnout is silently eating away ambition, where voices are muzzled by complacency or fear. And when the data shows a problem, don't slap a band-aid on it. Tear open the root cause with relentless curiosity. Ask the brutally honest questions you've been avoiding. Why is turnover spiking in one department, but not another? Why does a particular manager have a wall of quiet resignation behind their door? Don't settle for surface answers. Then, and only then, design ultra-specific, no excuses interventions. That means real conversations with real follow-up. Commit publicly to change and provide people with the tools to break free from paralysis. Embed feedback loops so the survey isn't a one-time cry, but a constant dialogue that shifts culture relentlessly forward. This is where transformation starts, not with feeling good, but with facing raw truths that sting like hell. Most leaders freeze here. They fear the chaos that honesty could unleash. But the courageous leap right into that chaos, unafraid to dismantle broken systems, disrupt toxic rituals, and build new rituals that honor human truth and individuality. Every leader who's burning with frustration over disengagement has to become an obsessive listener and fearless actor. Be relentless in rooting out old illusions, the idea that loyalty can be bought, that silence means consent, that size equals success. Break those chains. Use employee surveys like a scalpel, peeling back layers of denial to reveal the profound human needs lurking beneath. Need to know exactly how? Step 1. Anonymize the hell out of your surveys to crush fear. Step 2. Combine quantitative data with story gathering. Ask people not just what, but why. Step 3. Build cross-functional task forces, empowered to fix, not just report, issues flagged by feedback. Step 4. Communicate relentlessly and transparently. No more corporate doublespeak. Show every person you heard them, you care, and you're moving heaven and earth to fix what's broken. This brutal honesty will ignite trust so fierce it rockets engagement through the roof. Remember, in a world designed to process humans like faceless cogs, your job is to create a network of wonder. Individuals liberated, connected, valued, and wildly invested in building something that lasts. The cracks are not failures. They are signals, desperate invitations to rethink, rebuild, and transcend old oppressive ways. If you ignore the roar beneath the surface, you lose not just talent, but hope itself. But if you embrace it, you unleash an unstoppable force of radical transformation. So stop pretending everything's fine, claim the power you have in those surveys, and use them as instruments to tear down illusions and build a world where people don't just stay, they thrive and dare to become more. This is the battleground. This is the fight for the soul of your organization. Be the leader who listens when everyone else is deaf. Act when everyone else waits. Change when everyone else fears. The future won't wait for your comfort zone. So strip down the lies, face the truth, and ignite the change your people are begging you for. This is the real revolution of human resources, and it begins with one survey, one truth uncovered, one fearless step forward.